Are you ready, guys, to what are the new things now I will teach about the JavaScript and Playwright? Okay, so before I start the session, just treat it as a demo session like that, but I will discuss about the JavaScript fundamentals from today onwards. Okay, so before I start the session, I want to discuss few things about the course. Okay, in this course, we will cover entire JavaScript syllabus along with the Playwright. Okay, once we completed, this is the completely 3 months program. Okay, so first month we concentrated on the JavaScript and Playwright basics. From the next month onwards, we are concentrated to implement the real-time frameworks. So how do you implement the frameworks with the different models, and we will use different design patterns along with some important and crucial topics in the Playwright as well. So that is the thing actually. So the main motto of the course is, okay, whoever looking for switch their career into automation or upgrade their career into the automation, this is the best platform for them. Okay, so if you have any queries while I'm teaching the things, or if you have any doubts related to your uh, like in the automation testing career, please reach out to me. Okay, I will be available. Okay, so thanks for your introduction as well. So I will start the session. I'm sharing my screen. Okay, by end of the session I will also share the entire syllabus with you. Okay, but it's already getting late. That is the reason I'm sharing my screen. I'm to introduce about the JavaScript. So please confirm, are you able to see my screen?
Yeah, we can see
Yeah,
your
yeah,
screen.
yeah, yeah. Thank you, Purnima. So
Yes, yes.
yeah. Thank you. So today, if any a programming language, not only JavaScript. So first of all, we need to understand what are the prerequisites we need to get from the based on the language. Okay, before learning JavaScript or Java, so whatever it may be. So in this particular JavaScript, so we need browser, VS Code, and command prompt. Okay, it's completed. Okay, okay. So I think I am assuming like everyone have like their own laptops and systems, so everyone has a browser, everyone has a command prompt. But if you someone has some people are already having VS Code in their system, so but whoever not having any idea about the VS Code, so this is the introduction step for the VS Code. VS Code is nothing but Visual Studio Code. Okay, so this is the step for Windows. Okay, so this is the first step. You need to open official VS Code website. Okay, so just open the Google, and you can type the Visual Studio Code. Okay, so this is the official Visual Studio Code. We have a multiple pages for Visual Studio Code, and direct GitHub links are available in the market, but you don't need to download the VS Code from their website. Okay, you can uh, only download the authorization websites, code.visualstudio.com. Okay, so just click on this one. So once you click on this one, we have an option download for Windows. Okay, or else you can click on this download. Okay, once you click on this download, we have a multiple option. Okay, first one is Windows, second one is Linux, so third one is Mac. Based on your OS, you can download VS Code. Okay, from here. So I already have a VS Code in my system. Okay, but you can see the screen. Everything I mentioned here, how to download step by step and how to follow the steps from here. Okay, so but before I'm going to that one, just I'm clicking on the Windows one. Okay, so once you click on the Windows one, the VS Code is automatically installed. Okay, so it is almost 169 MB here. Okay, once it will be done, please wait. Yeah, just double click on it for it. Okay, so once you install this Visual Studio Code, you can see this screen. Okay, so on the screen you can select this I accept the agreement. So then you can click on the next button. Okay, here you can select the create a desktop icon if you need it. Okay, so and also make sure this checkbox add to path is enabled or not. If it is not enabled by default, you can click on this checkbox. Okay, so then you can click on the next button. Okay, so everything is set up like you in here. You can see additional tasks and additional icons, and you need to add the path and registered code. Everything is set up over here. Okay, just click on the install button now. Okay, once you click on the install button, so in your path it directly uh, like whatever you path mentioned directly VS Code installed there. Okay, okay, I cancel this operation because I already installed VS Code in my system. Okay, this is the installation step for VS Code. Okay, everything I mentioned in the document, guys, don't worry about that one. Okay, everything I mentioned, like I accept the agreement and select next button, choose installation path, and select additional tasks like click create a desktop icon, open with code, and add to path. Everything is selected already. Okay, so the next one you already install this button. Okay, you are already see the what are the things happening in the while installing installation process. Okay, once wait, I close this one. Once you successfully install VS Code in your system, the screen is look like this. Okay, some welcome screen is presented like this. Okay, so now you can check the open the command prompt in the Visual Studio Code. How to open? You can click on these three dots. Okay, you can see the option terminal. Okay, you can click on this new terminal button. Okay, so once you open that, you so here in the bottom section, you can see one option terminal. Okay, this is my folder. So that is the reason it is showing like this. So once, okay, by using this code hyphen version, you can check VS Code installed correctly or not. Okay, just you can type code space hyphen version. Okay, so in my system, I have installed 1.121 version. Okay, so you can see the same output or you have installed some other, you will have installed some another version. It will displayed over here. Okay, you can see the output like this. Means Visual Studio Code is successfully installed on your system. Okay, okay. So once you installed, so some extensions you need to install in the Visual Studio Code. Okay, so I clearly mentioned the each and every step, guys. So here extension icon where it is placed left side. Okay, so this is the extension icon. You can click on this. Okay, so what you need to search? Playwright test. Okay, just copy this extension and paste it over on the search. Okay, so it automatically displayed the first. You can select the first option. Okay, I already installed. Okay, if it is not installed, it is showing like this install button. You can click on the install button. It's automatically installed. Okay, once it's successfully installed, it is showing the two options. One is disable, another one is uninstall. Okay, so the next you need to add the JavaScript ES6. Okay, okay, you can choose the first option. It's already installed. Okay, if it is not installed, you can install again. Okay, so the next one is prettier. Okay, it means it will, you can see the What is the thing? Wait. Okay, it is a formatter. Okay, it's kind of a formatter. So it is a formatter for JavaScript and TypeScript code. Okay, so you can install this thing as well. Okay, so other one is auto rename tag. Auto rename tag. So you can select the first option. You can install the same. Okay, so this is the very important live server. Okay, and you can install this option as well. Okay, just click on the first option, install it. Okay, are you able to clear, guys, about the installation process? You, if you have any queries, please ask right now. Just raise your hand if you are okay with that. Yeah, yeah, thank you. So in this section, how to open folder in VS Code. So whoever don't have any knowledge on the VS Code, okay, this introduction about only for those guys. Okay, so you can choose file, open folder. Okay, just click on file. Here you can select the open folder. Okay, once you click on this open folder, please navigate to the your local system. Okay, okay, next one is once you have already have a folder in the Visual Studio Code, this option is okay, this option is for it. Okay, so how to create the first JavaScript file? Okay, so let's see how to create it. Means like first sample.js file I will create. Okay, just click on the file. Okay, you can choose the new file option here. Just click on the new file option. Okay, sample.js. Okay, I already have a, okay, I'm creating sample 2. Okay, sample 2. Oh, sorry, rename .js. I forgot to mention .js. Okay, this is very important. Okay, what I need to do next? So console.log. Okay, I just it's a basic thing how to execute the JavaScript in Visual Studio Code. Okay, this is the thing, console.log. Okay, before I going to execute this console.log hello JavaScript, I open the browser. Okay, I open the browser. I open the Amazon website. Okay, so you can open the console, Control Shift I. Okay, Control Shift I. So in the console, you can directly type the same thing, console.log hello. You can see the output, whatever you added inside the console.log. Okay, so directly displayed on the console page, console screen. Okay, but it is inside the browser. But how do you execute the JavaScript outside the browser? Anyone, anyone having idea? How do you execute outside the browser? Anyone? Anyone in the class? If you don't know, please unmute yourself and say no. Then I able to understand.
No, Suresh, you can continue.
Yeah, yeah,
Please explain.
yeah. So if you don't have if you don't have any browser, just assume if you don't have any browser, but how to run the JavaScript file in outside, okay, without a browser interruption. So you can install the Node.js. Okay, Node.js. So how do you install the Node.js? Just it's very simple. The same as it is for Java, sorry, Visual Studio Code. Just go to Google. Okay, type Node.js, the first website, nodejs.organization. Okay, just click on it. Okay, so here you can see multiple options are there, but you need to select the download. Okay, here automatically select the Windows button. So inside the Windows, or you can select this option, Windows installer. Just click on it. So once, okay, wait. So I open this one. Okay, it's ready to install. Welcome. Wait, creating something. Okay, so this is the welcome screen for Node.js setup. Okay, just you click on the next button. Okay, after that you can select the agreement. You can click on the next button. Okay, by default it is taking the destination folder for it. Okay, you can don't change anything, just click on next. Okay, here also. Okay, don't change anything, just click on next. Okay, so here also don't change anything, just click on next. Just directly you can click on install. Okay, taking less than 1 minute for installation process. So I have already installed Node.js in my system. Okay, so I cancel this operation. Okay, again I'm open this document. So how do you check the if already Node.js installed on your system or not? Just you can type node space hyphen hyphen version. Okay, so I already installed version 22 on my system. Okay, okay. So once you successfully installed on your system and after successful verification, what should you do now? Okay, just you already write the code for JavaScript. It's a simple script, just hello JavaScript. Okay, how do you execute? Okay, just you can navigate where it is existed. So inside this Playwright demo folder, inside the test folder, the sample2.js file is existed, right? So I want to navigate that location first. Okay, Playwright demo. Okay, next I want to type cd space tests. Okay, I clear the console, sorry, terminal. Okay, now I want to type node space sample2.js file. Okay, just click on it. Okay, now you can see the output of hello JavaScript on your screen. Okay, here you can observe this is the thing actually. So inside browser you can execute the JavaScript code like this, but outside the browser definitely you should need Node.js for execution process. Okay, okay, these are the common problems. So like sometimes your VS Code is not opening. Okay, so the main problem is your cache problem or task manager related things. Just restart your system and just open the VS Code again. Okay, so code command is not working. So many members are complaint about the code command is not working. So what is the code command? I will teach you later. Okay, no need. This code command information is not needed for this class. Okay, so extension is not installing means previously we installed the few extensions, right? So it is fully dependent on your internet connection. Okay, okay, recommended steps for after VS Code install. We already did actually install Node.js and learn JavaScript basics, install Playwright. First step we did. Okay, we have completed. Next step we directly jump into the JavaScript basics. Okay, if you have any queries related to this installation process about the VS Code or Node.js code, just visit this link. I will share this document with you. Don't worry, after completing the class. Okay, okay, if anyone having any queries up to this installation process. No, right? In class we have Sunil, Gayatri, Ram Reddy.
No.
Yeah,
Yeah, no
yeah.
queries, bro.
Yeah, thank you. So this is the first concept for JavaScript. It is very important. Okay, what is the JavaScript? Why JavaScript is used? So what is the difference between browser and Node.js? Okay, these are the main things for understanding. We are moving to the next step. Okay, so first is what is JavaScript? Okay, so you you already know about what is JavaScript. It's a programming language. So what is the main use? It is mainly used for making websites interactive and dynamic. So what is the exact meaning? So here I already mentioned very clear cut example. You know, right? HTML. You heard the word HTML, CSS, right? So here the HTML is a house structure. Just imagine how house structure. Okay. So the next one is CSS. CSS is nothing but it's like a painting and decoration of the house. The JavaScript is like how the electricity pass. Okay, what is the automation inside the house and everything. It depends on the JavaScript. So without JavaScript for making website, so what are the buttons are available? It don't work. Forms don't validate. Pop-ups don't appear. Okay, dynamic updates don't happen. Okay, so JavaScript is the heart of the websites. Okay, so what is the main difference between the static and dynamic websites? Okay, so I know you already aware of what is the meaning about the static and dynamic. Okay, so just imagine without the JavaScript, you can write this line h1 allow. It is a HTML code. Okay, once you write this code, only this allow is displayed on the website. Okay, so just wait a second. Just I copied this one. Mm, creating another file here, new file. Hello.html. Hello.html. Okay, so this is the thing actually. Okay, so I open this, open with, open to site, open with, no, 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 where it is located. Okay, this hello. I open this one. Okay, always. You can see the text of hello, right? Okay, so with the JavaScript, so I don't show you about the how JavaScript works right now because it will lengthy process to write the code right now. So it's a time waste process, but you need to understand how JavaScript works. Okay. Suppose in the same place, we have a button. Here we have a search button, right? Once you click on the search button, what is happening here? Okay, suppose Playwright. Okay, I type the Playwright and click on the search button. Okay, it is showing some results. So without JavaScript, whenever you click on the search button, nothing is happen. Nothing is happen because with, before JavaScript is a static website. Okay, after adding JavaScript on your website development, okay, it is dynamic. Just remember that point only. Okay, so why JavaScript is used mainly? It is an interactive purpose, first of all. Okay, for button clicks, forms, menus, sliders, like that. Okay, so the next concept is dynamic content. Okay, dynamic content means content changes without page refresh. Okay, what it means? Suppose, for example, Instagram likes. Suppose you will do a live Instagram video. Okay, likes are happening, but with it is happening through only without refresh of the page, right? And also YouTube comments, live chat. How it happens is only through backend code related to JavaScript. Okay, it's a dynamic content. Okay, the next thing is validation. So suppose you need to add the validations like in the username and password, especially for password, you need to enter at least 8 characters. Okay, you need to add that validation. Okay, so it is showing password must contain 8 characters if you are not entering 8 characters on the field. Okay, this kind of validation purpose. So you need to add the JavaScript. Okay, and one more important thing is API communication. Okay, how JavaScript talks to server like login, payments, gateways. So how do you get the data from weathers? Okay, so the fifth one is automation testing. Okay, not only Playwright. So for Playwright, you can use Java, Python as well, but the better option is JavaScript because you can see how Playwright works, how Playwright works with Java and as well as JavaScript. I will show. Okay. Suppose in the real time analogy, you can think about a restaurant. Okay. So as HTML is nothing but a restaurant building. CS is nothing but the restaurant decoration and colors. JavaScript is waiter taking orders, serving food. So you can imagine without waiter, no interaction, no response, no food. Am I right? Okay. The final topic is browser versus Node.js. Okay. So I already told about this concept. Where does JavaScript run? Okay. We have it two options. One is browser, another one is Node.js. So by using browser, what is the option? You can go to the console and type the code and see the output. The next one is Node.js. It is the execute outside of the browser. Just remember this point. Okay. So in the browser means like we have a multiple options: Chrome, Edge, Firefox. Okay. I already see this example over here. Okay. Like in the JavaScript handles means like buttons, UI, forms, DOM, web page interactions like that. Okay. And also, how do you identify the elements? Okay, like I will explain the DOM structure as well. So then you need to understand, sorry, you are able to understand get element by ID, get element by name, everything. Okay. So, but just understanding purpose, I'm explaining this concept. Okay. Suppose you can select this interaction button, like just I'm getting this text. Okay. In the thing. There is no ID and all. Wait. This is the add to code button. Yes. I have name. Okay. Name is a here name is the attribute. Okay. So just I'm document. What is the document means? I forgot to explain that one. So document is by default exist in the browser. Okay. If you want to search anything in the elements, just you can type document dot to get element by name. Okay. So if your attribute is name, you can select this one. Okay. Just you can type this value. Where is that? Where is that? Okay. This one. Okay. It's a name. Okay, once you click on enter, it is showing how many add to card buttons are available in this page, in the particular page. We have it 13. Okay, so button 1, button 2, button 3, almost 13. The length of the submit.add to cart is 13. Okay, so you can select the options like this. In the later sessions, you will also see more deeply about these concepts. Don't worry. Okay, I already explained about the Node.js. So what is the use for it? Like you can run the JavaScript outside of the browser, and also it is a runtime environment for JavaScript. Okay, so the main usage of Node.js is for backend development and APIs, automation testing, Playwright execution, file handling like that. Okay, okay, and one more important point: without this Node.js, okay, you cannot run the Playwright scripts directly into the browser. You must have Node.js and JavaScript. Okay, so I will share this document with you guys. Okay, these are the small examples I already executed in my browser and this console as well. Okay, the same examples are repeated here. You can practice and install the tools in your system for today. Okay, tomorrow I will explain the concept of variables in JavaScript very deeply. I clearly mentioned everything here. Okay, so I will explain step by step what are the things like net constant variable. So the main difference between let constant and variable, how do you use in Playwright, how do you use in real time. Okay, so if you have